Hey YouTube, Hieratic here, bringing you guys my Gishki Hieratic deck profile for January 2017. This is a really fun deck that implements the use of the Gishki archetype with the Hieratic archetype to get off a lot of tribute ritual plays and then some cool Exceed plays as well. So it's been actually a while since I had this deck put together, but I came across all the stuff for it again and I thought, why not? It's just, there's so many combos you can do with the deck and get out a lot of different extra deck monsters. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and you'll see what I mean. So for the Gishki lineup for your rituals, I run one Gishki Gustkraken. This card sadly is at 1 on the ban list, but it is extremely broken. You can ritual summon this with any Gishki ritual spell, and when this card is ritual summoned, you can look at 2 random cards from your opponent's hand, then shuffle one of them into the deck. So if you go off this card turn 1 and take away one of their cards already, it's basically instant, -1 to your opponent, putting them at 4 cards, then 5 again when they draw. And if you can somehow search this card out again with Gishki Vision and then ritual it again with another shadow, you can do it again all over again if you're able to ritual into your other one, get into the graveyard, recycle it. It takes a couple cards to do, but it is possible with the deck. And I also run one Yugioh Mind August, another one that's also at 1 on the list, but you only run 2 just because it's easy to search this card out with this deck. This one allows you to shuffle up to 5 cards from either player's graveyard into the deck when it is ritual summoned, so you can get back spell cards you need, needed monsters, anything, or you can even mess with your opponent's graveyard plays with this card and its shuffle ability. Plus 3 Gishki Shadow. This is your search for the Gishki ritual spell card. All you have to do is send this card to the graveyard and add it to your hand. It's an easy search, plus it gets this card in the graveyard for Gishki Beast to special summon it back for rank 4 plays. And 3 Gishki Vision. This one's the send to the graveyard for the monster search effect, and basically Gishki Shadow and Vision, if you don't know, can count as the entire ritual summon for a Gishki or water monster. So you can use this for the entire cost, but the main point of the deck is to use your Hieratic engine for the ritual summon so you can get off the special summons from the tributes of the Hieratic monsters. And I also run 3 Gishki Abyss. When you summon this card, you can add 1 Gishki monster with 1,000 or less defense from your deck to your hand. So with this card, you can special summon it with spell cards and get the effect, or its own just summon effect, or Gishki Beast, get the search, and whatever you need for the play you want to pull off. He also has a very important role with the Synchro Summon, which I'll get to later. And 3 Gishki Beasts to wrap up the Gishki engine. When you normal summon this card, you can target a Gishki in your graveyard, special summon it so you can get out Abyss for the search play. Literally, you can search out all your Gishkis and have a good play to go off of. You can go with Vision for that ritual from the field, or you can go for Shadow, and like I said earlier, have the rank 4 play. Lots of different moves to do with Beast. And now for the Hieratic engine, I run 3 Hieratic Tefnuit. With this card, if your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card, and it won't take up your normal summon also, which is nice because then you can go with the Abyss play if you want to. And when this card's special summoned and when it's tributed, you can special summon a normal dragon type monster from your deck to the hand, but make its attack and defense 0. So you're going to want to go for your Labordite dragon with this. So after you tribute that, you'll get the effect off like that. And also 3 Hieratic Dragon of Su. It's just another good backup to run with the tribute effect and its own effect as well. Tribute, and you can go off of Tefnuit itself as well. The one thing I like about this deck is the fact that you can play solo if you don't open up any of the other cards. I know a lot of decks that rely on the other one do better, but this deck can still hold its own if you don't open up any of the other cards. So if I only open up Hieratic cards, you can basically go off those plays, the Gishki cards as well, and it gets even better when you can mix and match them together. And like I said, 2 Labordite Dragon, so you can get off the special summon plays with your Hieratic monsters, and it's really good because this card's a level 6 tuner, so you can have this and let's say Gishki Abyss on the field. If you get this with the special summon and you normal this card, there's a level 8 synchro right there for you to do. Plus 2 Beautiful Princess. When this card is normal or special summon, you could banish this card to special summon 1 level 4 or lower fish type monster from your deck. So you can search Gishki Abyss with this and not take up the point of putting it in attack mode. So you normal this, banish it, special Abyss in defense because you don't want your opponent to ram into it if you can't do any other plays with it. And to finish up the monsters, I just run 2 Maxi. I like this card just for your hand consistency with the deck. There's a lot of search, but not too many plus plays, so you either have to go off crazy with your play or you're going to heavily minus yourself, and you also have to do the right play. So the draw power helps get cards you need. And for spells, 3 Gishki Aquamir. It's your ritual spell card. I run 3, even though I only run 2 monsters, just for the recycle effect, where you can shuffle this card back into the deck, and a ritual in your graveyard goes back into your hand, so you can reuse Gust Kraken, Mind August, whatever you need with this. And 3 Heretic Seal of Convocation. This is to add 1 Heretic monster from your deck to your hand, add Tefnuit, or whatever else you need, Sue, whatever the situation calls for. Just plain search is always great with the deck. And 3 Salvage. This is so I can add back cards like Gishki Shadow, Vision, Abyss, and reuse them for more search and effects. 2 Surface, so I can special summon Abyss or Vision back to the field and use the Tribute effect or the Search effect. Like I said, Gishki Abyss is just so good with the deck, it helps a lot. And 1 Regeki, just for field clearing. You can hit big boards with this deck also, so clearing out your opponent's monsters can help for that OTK prowess. And 2 Twin Twister, just for back road clearing, because Solemn Strikes and Warnings do really kill this deck. And that's it for the main deck. We'll move on to the extra. I run 1 Ptolemy M7, where your rank plays with your Heretic monsters and your Gishkis. That is your main special summon play, rank 6 monsters. Very easy to do. You always have level 6s on the field for overlays, so 1 M7. Also 1 Strike Bouncer for monster effect negation. 1 Gauntlet Launcher for pops. And overlaying with Gaia Dragon the Thunder Charger when you use all their abilities up. I don't have one, but I would run Heretic Dragon of Atum as well, just for more special summoning plays, and then the overlay with Gaia Dragon's really good with that monster as well. But if you haven't run it in, I only have 14 cards in the extra deck right now because he would definitely be a spot you'd want to fill up. Plus, you already saw 1 Cowboy, 1 Dark Rebellion, 1 Daigusto Morale, 1 Castel, and 1 Gishki Marogeist for the rank 4 monsters. I also run 1 Gachi Gachi Gantetsu for rank 2 plays with your Abyss, and if you get any other level 2s out on the field and you need that play to go off. And 1 Beel's Diabolic Dragon. You just need a Dark Tuner and 1 or more non-tuner monsters, and the fact that Laboradite is a level 6 Dark and Abyss is your level 2 makes this play very easy to do. Same with Void Ogre. You can use up your hand very fast in this, so he's a viable card as well. And if you get 2 level 6s out in the field and Laboradite's 1, you can also get out Ultimea Sulgan. It's really cool when this happens because he's hard to get over with your opponent, so and a very easy play to do as well with this deck. And finally, for ending up the extra deck, we run 1 Crimson Blader, just for those stop level 5 plays. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Kira Twig out.